Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog. The Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog is a tall wolf-like breed, which appeared as the result of breeding experiments carried out in Czechoslovak Republic in the 60s of the 20th century. This powerful grand dog is marked by an unbelievable stamina, staunch nature and dominant character. It requires very responsible approach to socialization and training, so it suits best to an experienced dog owner. The Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog is a very young breed, which was developed in Czechoslovak Republic before it was separated into Slovakia and Czech Republic. In 1955, Mr. Ing. Karel Hartl from the Libajovis breeding station attempted to cross the wolf-named Breda with a German Shepherd dog. Regrettably, this first experiment fell through. The next mating of Breda with a member of this breed occurred on May 28, 1958 and ended with appearance of the first litter of the Czechoslovakian Wolf. In the following years, several similar breeding experiments were conducted by Czechoslovakian breeders. Their goal was to determine whether the resulting scions from crossing a dog with a female wolf and a bitch with a male wolf could be raised prosperously. 3 separate lines of the Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog with the direct participation of a wild wolf were developed in order to guarantee the genetic diversity of a budding breed. Experimenters found out that the most hybrid pups had desirable traits essential to proceed with the breeding process. Mental and physical characteristics of these dogs were scrupulously studied and a plan of its further development was created. It consisted in maintaining appearance and hardiness of its wild ancestors while preserving all positive qualities of a companion dog. After the split of Czechoslovakia, Slovakia was made responsible for promotion and breeding of the Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog. In the 70s of the 20th century, majority of crossbred dogs were brought to a new breeding station close by in Malacky. Since the necessity in patrol dogs for the army reduced considerably, the Slovakian breeders could dedicate more efforts in enhancing the exterior of the new breed. Major František Grozek made the greatest contribution in the development of Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog in its native country. In 1982 it was officially declared as a national breed of Slovakia. Presently the Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog has official recognition of the International Cynological Federation and the American Kennel Club. The Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog is a frisky, dexterous, obedient breed, but some of its specimens may possess too fierce and hot-tempered personality. Nonetheless, in most cases aggressive tendencies can be effectively curbed with early socialization and training. This dog always picks only one person for the role of a pack leader and will demonstrate unflinching loyalty to him, her. It must understand that it takes the last place in the packing order of its human pack, since it's prone to show its displeasure with fighting. That's why this breed can't be considered as an optimal choice for families with small children. Strangers are always perceived by the Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog as something suspicious. Moreover, overall human aggressiveness can be oftentimes met in its specimen. It makes a splendid personal guardian because of its strong natural desire to defend the members of its human pack. Despite its constant alertness and sensitiveness to its environment, his dog isn't a barker and shouldn't be trusted with the job of a watcher. Generally speaking, the attitude of the Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog towards other canines depends mostly on its early upbringing. However, this breed more than others requires knowing its position in a pack hierarchy, as its specimen can provoke brutal fights with unknown dogs in order to find it out. Make sure to keep this dog securely leashed and muzzled in public places. It's usually relatively good with other types of pets, including cats, provided they have been reared together since a young age. The Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog is the breed with average maintenance requirements. In a warm climate as well as in summers, this dog has rather short and thin coat, which needs only weekly brushing to get rid from loose hair. On the other hand, its winter coat is much denser and longer, so it's prone to tangling and matting and requires more regular and careful brushing. The rest grooming comprises of periodic nail clipping, teeth brushing and ears cleaning. The Czechoslovakian Wolf Dog sheds intensely twice a year, so this breed isn't recommended for allergic sufferers or neat freaks. The training of the Czechoslovakian Wolf dog may become a true challenge because this dog hates repetitive tasks and loses patience very quickly. Its hot temper and independent nature even further complicates the training process. It's absolutely crucial to win the respect and trust of this dog, otherwise it will totally ignore your commands. Negative reinforcement and rude handling should be avoided at all costs since it usually responds to them aggressively and can even bite. It's also worth to emphasize that vast socialization and obedience training is an indispensable condition if you plan to keep the Czechoslovakian Wolf dog as a family pet. The Czechoslovakian Wolf dog is a moderately vigorous canine variety, but it surely needs regular physical exercises in order to remain fit and healthy. As a bare minimum, its physical activity should include a brisk 45 minutes walk on the daily basis. Once its exercise need is met in a proper way, the breed member behaves itself calmly and reservedly indoors. That's why the Czechoslovakian Wolf dog can adapt to an apartment life, although it does much better in a country house with a roomy and well-fenced backyard. If you fail to provide your Czechoslovakian Wolf dog with enough physical stimulation, it will eventually develop such nasty behavioral habits as hyperactivity, nervousness and extreme aggressiveness.